Cape Town, South Africa. Now down there in that beautiful city, there are still signs that football fever hasn't quite left the country after that fantastic World Cup. And now once again, there's talk of goals, of levelling the playing field. That's because several of the world's best teachers have gathered here in the city. They're sharing teaching tips, they're exchanging ideas, and they're talking of how to use technology to engage and educate their students. The organisers call this the World Cup of Education. It certainly features the cream of the teaching crop, selected to come here after tough competition in their home countries. They are taking part in Microsoft's annual Worldwide Innovative Education Forum, a chance for 125 teachers from nearly 60 countries to come together and share the special projects that got them chosen for this event. The forum is a main event of the Partners in Learning program, which encourages the use of technology in schools by training teachers and students, and which has reached out to lakhs of people around the world. One of the best parts for the participants in this Innovative Education Forum is the chance for teachers from around the world to meet. You've got a large Indian contingent there, one of the largest contingents actually in this meet, but also teachers from other parts of the world as well, getting ready for this meet. So, what are you looking forward to really in this meet? Where are you from?
I'm from Sweden.
Sweden, okay.
Yes.
What do you hope to get from this meet?
Inspiration and some new ideas about teaching.
There is a lot of competition among teachers and schools to make it for this global event. And with India always big on numbers, it is no surprise that the task of choosing just 10 winners was a tough one.
121,000 plus teachers registered for this contest in India, and well, it was quite a task evaluating these projects at the Indian level, and these 10 winners were actually they got the opportunity to come to Cape Town and participate with the like-minded teachers of the world.
Well, we start with about 200,000 applications around the world, and teachers compete with their classroom projects, and we see them coming from all aspects of the world, from emerging and developed countries. And lots of people ask me, why does Microsoft do this? Obviously, we are in the software business and we make education software products. That's one reason we do it, is to learn better and learn how to create better products. Also, though, it's very important that education be core to what we do.
The biggest focus for the teachers here in Cape Town, a chance to present the projects they have been working on and to see if they can learn anything from their colleagues in other countries. Teachers from around the world coming into this hall now to set up their projects and show the others what they've been doing. Each individual stall will hold the project of a teacher. Santosh, what are you hoping to achieve with this? What is your project?
Actually, my project is just transform the complete science syllabus of India in the form of cartoon, comics and animations. So I have placed so many cartoons, comics and animations in my site, that is edugenes.com.
Okay, so you're online as well. Anyone can access it from around the world.
Even a teacher who is unable to draw a cartoon, that teacher can also create comics on the edugenes.com.
Okay, great.
Biology 24/7, redefining the classroom. It's a complete website, web-based online e-learning and m-learning project, where normally it takes the classroom beyond the classroom. The project is beyond the classroom, where the teacher and the students will meet in the virtual class, which is called as a V-room. You can conduct these V-rooms in free of cost.
My project name is Judebox, which is a digital content library, and it's based on a platform called the XBMC, which have been till now used for entertainment purpose, but I have used it in education. It's something like a edutainment, which I call education with entertainment.
My project is based on video technology. I make video films, a qualitable and interesting video film for the students. And in making of video film, all the students are involved very much.
It's a research project. Basically, it's based on the cancer cells. It talks about two hypotheses. The first one says it's that the ratio of the perimeter square upon area would be increased with the malignancy. And the second one is on fractal dimension.
I am from a rural background, and the school, the population of the school is, the village is a tribal one. Before there was 0% IT literacy in my school. Now 100% teachers and students are now compatible in operating computers.
Projects all set up, it is time for the teachers to let their hair down at an opening reception. This is held at Groot Constantia, one of the oldest vineyards in South Africa, a country very proud of its wines. The vineyard dates back to 1685. It's still dark outside, but there are some times when it's worthwhile getting up even before dawn has cracked. We're on our way out of Cape Town to see some of South Africa's wildlife stars. Good morning. Cool morning at this private game reserve about a couple of hours from Cape Town. Now this covers 4,500 hectares in the Karoo. Much of the wildlife has actually been reintroduced into this area. How many of these rhinos do you actually have here?
We actually have 5 in total.
5 in total,
yes.
All right.
Actually, one of our rhinos which we have, it's the one lying there in the middle.
Okay.
She's actually just about 10 years old. She's actually the first-born white rhino in the Western Cape area for over 200 years.
Oh.
Born free roaming, of course, not in captivity.
Back in the convention centre, the stalls are buzzing with teachers talking about their work. A good chance to take a look at some of the projects from around the world. Well, host country South Africa, a project here on children who care. So, what is this project about?
The project is about dealing with vulnerable children, finding a way of assisting them.
What exactly do the children get to do?
What they do is they go into the community. One of the activities that we gave them was to design a questionnaire, and then they went into the community to ask about whether the community knows about the vulnerable children and how to deal with them.
Pakistan is taking part in this forum for the first time, and Saqib Anwar, although he looks young enough to be a student, claims to be an actual teacher himself. So what is your project about?
I gave him a website, it's a web portal for the very younger students, starting age from year 3 to 12, very young. I want them to use the computer on just a single clicking. They will learn their things and some global issues like global warming, like waste management, that malaria effects we are affecting by the malaria.
So then they're no longer frightened of a computer, or they get used to it?
No, they really enjoy actually. They really enjoy and they want to learn the computers.
Our project is about how the Worldwide Telescope, a software from Microsoft Research that is available for free in schools. And then we introduce them to the software to use it independently so that they feel a little bit like researchers because the software is very easy to handle and they can discover on their own what they want to know about the names of the planets, for instance, their size.
Well, climate change is certainly a hot topic today, and Simon from the United Kingdom, how are you using technology to get your kids to know about this?
Well, basically what we're doing is the children learnt about climate change through using their Logit Explorers, thinking about their climate in their own school building first of all. And they noticed that the library was hotter than their classroom, and they wanted to know why was that, because we need to be scientific about their understanding. And they realised that the library, it's a classroom all of windows, and it's south-facing, so it gets more sunlight, so it's hotter. We wanted to bring it alive, so we created animations. We've got those animations here. So this one is about temperatures rising, and the consequence is sea levels increasing. At the very beginning, you would have seen the icebergs melting and the sea levels rising.
Well, my project is basically about getting girls to stay in technology by getting them involved in game programming. So girls are taking the introductory level, but they're not continuing. Yeah.
But why is this? It's not considered feminine?
It's not considered feminine. I mean, if you look at a higher level computer science class, it's all guys, and worse, it's all geeky guys. What I got them to do was to create games. So they're all used to downloading apps and things like that. Here, they're actually becoming creators of technology, not just users of technology. So the girls got together in a club, and because they were in a club and together, they were able to see that, hey, there are other girls who are interested in the same thing I am.
The learners went to so many public service departments, like Department of Home Affairs there. They went and campaigned, told the people on the queues why it is bad to bribe, how it negatively affects our country.
How are you using technology in this campaign?
Okay, the learners designed a website where they post articles against bribery. They made a mock TV show. Also, they made a documentary DVD. And then finally, they went on to do an anti-bribery signature campaign within the community.
Some of the projects involve teachers from more than one country, like this one on acceptance from teachers of 5 Arab countries.
We talked to ourselves, what about making a new project about accepting the other, to get all the human beings together in a global, and get our students has this culture to accept anybody despite our difference. We use the PowerPoint blog to make a wiki space, yes. Of course, we use the Excel and Word through the internet.